Today's 1989batman.com/actionfeatures.net Toy Talk Review merchandise spotlight is on the Batman Returns Air Attack Batman figure. Here he is packaged from the front. This is one of the figures that was not a carryover from the Dark Knight collection. This one was all new for Batman Returns. So you only see this version in this video and on the review because there only is this version. We've got this great art up here of Batman wearing his Air Attack camouflage artillery gear. Guns blazing and missiles shooting and stuff, and he's got sort of a smirk on his face, which is awesome. Air Attack Batman written there, Batman Returns logo, standard carded figure down at the bottom, with his gear kind of turned sideways, and then a bit of a piece there too, just to fit it all in there, because it is kind of a cool, big contraption. And then we've got him over here to the side. Back of the package features the instructions, Air Attack Batman logo again, other figures in the line, vehicles, accessories, all that normal stuff. There he is one more time carded from the front before we take a look at the loose version. Alright, so here we have him out of the package. We've got this big funky gear thing that he wears, and this has a clip here at the back, and this just kind of clips on. Well, you gotta sit it over his head, and then you got clip it on there we go. And then he's got these guns that pivot up and down. He's got this little eye mask thing, which is very reminiscent of the, and we'll talk about this in the couch review, it's reminiscent of the sights from the Batwing, which maybe would be a good idea to take a look at that right now. So that's, I'm pretty sure that's what they were going with here. They were trying to reenact that little thing. It's got these two missiles here that kind of just pop out. They've got a little nub on them there that keeps them in there. And then these wings pivot. And that's about it for that device. It's pretty cool. Let's get that back off of you, Batman. Set that off to the side. There's the figure all decked out in his camo gear. We'll zoom in on just a bit here. Here he is from the front. It's the same figure used throughout the line with different paint scheme. All the way to the back. Lift up his cape. As you can see, they didn't detail out the back with the camo pattern, but it's covered by the cape anyway, so who cares. And then back to the front. So there we have him, and now we're going to grab him up, take him to the couch, and do the review. Hey everybody, and welcome to another 1989batman.com/actionfeatures.net Toy Talk Review Merchandise Spotlight. As you can see from the opening sequence, it is the Batman Returns Air Attack Batman. I just figured I'll grab a random Batman, you know? And I really like Air Attack Batman.
Yeah.
So as we talked about in the opening sequence, standard packaging here. This is a figure that was not released in the Dark Knight collection. It was introduced for Batman Returns, so you only have to worry about one packaging this time. It's got the great art here, where Batman is just going nuts with weapons, just shooting stuff and firing missiles, and dude, you're in trouble. And he's kind of almost smirking. He's like,
Die already.
Man, I got this. I got this. So he's shooting a bunch of stuff. And then we got the carded figure down below with the accessory over to the side. More figures in the line. You know all that stuff by now. Let's take a look at his gear first. It's got this cool, sort of almost Batwing type thing going on, where it's got the bat shape, and it's almost like these are just scaled down versions of a Batwing's wings. As the flying apparatuses, they're black on one side and they're camo patterned on the other side. He's got this cool sort of machinery look to the clip with a bat symbol. We already talked about it in the opening sequence, where it's got this flip over thing for him to look through, just like it is in the Batwing. It's almost like this is really inspired by the Batwing, this whole gear. You hook it on over his head and then clips around the waist, and you can pivot stuff, the missiles pop off, these guns pivot, the eye thing pivots. A lot going on for just an accessory. Yeah. You're going on like crazy. We're almost through it, man. We're almost through it.
You dropped your game.
So that is the accessory. Cool accessory.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite clunky big things from the line. I just think it's really, really cool looking. And here's the figure. He's in this sort of really neat white camoed pattern. He's still got the black trunks, black gloves, black mask, but the outfit is basically a crime attack that's been covered in camo. Sort of urban-y type camo, or maybe snow camo, whatever you want to call it. It's just a nice kind of camouflage pattern. Other than that, he's a standard figure. The 5 points of articulation, the hip joints, the shoulders, the neck. What are you smiling about?
I was thinking something kind of funny.
What?
North Pole Camo, where he's like, ooh, I
He's
want
thinking about Santa?
presents.
Yeah, he's going to find out what Santa's bringing for him. He's got that fabric cape as usual. The back has none of that paint app detailing. It's just a straight black bat on the back. This seemed like it was a pretty popular design at Kenner or for Kenner, because he was used in one of the commercials.
It's Batman, better than ever.
Penguin's umbrella jet is wiping out the park.
In camouflage gear, air attack Batman takes off.
He was used in the packaging for, I think, the Skydrop. And then they also based a Batmobile repaint after this.
They
the
did?
Camo Attack.
Oh, yeah!
And it includes this figure. So it comes out in that, too. So it seemed like it was kind of a popular design. And I can understand why. It's a really cool-looking Batman.
Right.
And
Another Batman that was really popular was like the Tech Shield. That was one of the...
Yeah, it was on commercials and stuff.
And then kind of seems like the custom coupe was kind of meant for him, because the other thing, like where it turns gold.
Yeah, I agree with that. It seems like of the variant-y type stuff, this one, Tech Shield, and
that
maybe
was the most famous of like Batman Returns and Batman Night Collection, Tech Shield, and what was the other one?
Tech Shield, Laser Batman, and Batman Returns seems pretty popular too, because he actually got a vehicle base for him too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the ones that kind of had a vehicle pattern after it as well, and that was the Camo Attack Batman. Or the Camo Attack Batmobile.
And Bola Blast seems like it could have been.
I don't think so.
More gold.
Bola Blast? I don't know if you... No.
Am I?
You're thinking of the wrong thing.
Yeah, I am.
But either way, this is one of the ones that seems pretty popular for Kenner back in the time, that they used it for a lot of stuff, like advertising and things like that. And then the whole Camo Attack Batmobile. You can get it dirt cheap, because it's one of the variants from Batman Returns. You can probably get it for 10 or 15 bucks carded. It's a cool figure.
You get really good deals on this. It's cheaper than anything else you could buy today.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as accessory goes, it's one of the stronger ones of the variant Batmans, because it comes with a cool accessory. If down the line you decide to get a Camo Attack Batman, though, you're going to be doubling up on this figure. So that's it. If you hit the info section on this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, you'll see still pictures of this piece, and you can make a decision on your own if it's worth it to pick up Air Attack Batman.
What was more expensive, Camo Attack Batmobile or just the regular Batmobile?
That's a tough call. I think that
that's really expensive.
Camo Attack is pretty tough to come by because it's rare. Like there's less made of that than the Batmobile. So that's a really tough call. I think more people want the regular one, but there's less Camo Attack Batmobiles to go around. I'm pretty sure the Camo Attack goes for less money, though, than the regular Dark Knight Collection Batman Returns Batmobile.
If you want to pay less and you're just going to have it sitting on a shelf, might as well just buy a Camo Attack, then kind of paint it like custom.
That's a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
You might as well just buy a Batmobile. Alright, we're going to sign off, and we'll see you guys next time.